Hey dumplings, it's David Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a few interesting and cute things I'd like to share. First off, I want to talk about an insanely cute moment that happened during a live show where it made armies really shook. I really had a good laugh about this, and we will get into it and talk about it. I also want to get into a special someone contributed 2 kids and did a little celebration. I will get into that as well. So grab your dumpling tea spilling mug merch and let's get into the tea. Okay, I'm so excited to announce that today's video is sponsored by Raycon earbuds. They're a continued sponsor of this channel. Their products are genuinely good and I use it all the time. They're honestly great for jogging and exercising, if you're into that. As you can see, they do not fall out. Like really. They have a noise isolating fit and really clear sound. The battery life claims to be about 6 hours, but I can use it for a full day without any problems. Very discreet, looks very stylish, and easy to carry. I think the design was well thought out and it's very comfortable. And even if you're a girl with very little pocket space, it'll fit in there. And you can use the earbuds if you want to secretly use it in school or your Zoom class. I don't know, you didn't hear it from me. I use it as a way to take a break from the screen, but I don't want to miss out on my music. Just go to buyraycon.com/DaveDesai, link in the description, and we actually do have a code now for 15% off. Make sure to check out that link. You will be supporting this channel, and you'll be thanking them for sponsoring today's video. If you're new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, like to be the first to leave your hate comment, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be the first to do so. Now let's jump into it. The first thing, let's go back to a moment that was not talked about too much back then, but I want to share it now. It just recently popped up on my feed and I never really got to talk about it. I get a lot of people saying I only talk about old stuff. Well, not much is happening right now with BTS, and this is still a cute moment that is worth talking about that new armies may not know. So I do want to talk about it. This was shared by SBS Star News, and it was during their Love Yourself era. I love this article, by the way. Super cute. This particular cute moment happened during a Japan concert, and if you aren't aware, I think BTS or any trainee in Big Hit are taught Japanese. Don't quote me on that. I just think it's interesting that a lot of them know Japanese. I mean, Big Hit knows they'll be making music in a Japanese version, so they teach their trainees Japanese. For the most part, BTS is fluent in Japanese, which is an amazing thing. Like RM at least knows English, Japanese, and Korean. That's amazing. But while they all know Japanese fluently, it's very normal to make mistakes in another language that you may or may not be fluent in or speak a lot of. I make mistakes in English all the time, and I speak English all the time. But Jimin was trying to say how much he loves armies, and he was just trying to show appreciation. It was really appreciation just for me, but he had to pretend it was for everyone. You know how it is, married to a celebrity. But Jimin basically said in Japanese, "It was so fun today. Thank you so much for giving us another set of great memories. It's a new year and there are many things I want to say." Ooh, baby, say 'em. What do you want to say to just me but pretend like it's for everyone else? But apparently at this time, when he said just that, you can hear a lot of people kind of do like an awe. But when Jimin said this next thing, everyone literally went silent. He said, "But today I want to say this to just one person." When armies heard this, some people were saying how they expected a spotlight to illuminate at the concert and pick out one girl or something. Kind of like how you see in K-dramas or on like a TV show where people will propose on stage. And I think a lot of people were expecting that when Jimin said that. However, immediately RM corrected Jimin by interrupting and saying one thing, to which Jimin parroted and said one thing, and then fell to the floor in embarrassment, as I would be embarrassed too. But I kind of feel like he meant to say one person, but RM was just like, "We can't expose Dave today. It's not time." And Jimin was like, "Ah." And then they didn't put a spotlight on me. It's whatever. I'm kidding. But Jimin did get off the floor and continued his speech by saying, "I think being happy is the most important thing in life. Whatever you do, wherever you are, I think it's good as long as you feel happy there. And did you feel happy today?" Great speech and very cute. I love it. I definitely wanted to see what some people over on our Tweetster had to say about Jimin's little embarrassing moment. Most people online had this to say: "Wow, so cute." I do agree. I think it's very cute. Also, Jimin looked super cute with his pink hair. I can't even stand it. It's very normal to make these mistakes. And I think this is why each member will never leave each other, because they need each other. They all have their strengths and weaknesses. RM is clearly really intellectual and is able to help out with things like this. It would definitely be a different type of story if no one corrected Jimin and he thought he didn't say anything wrong. But I love moments like this. It shows how human they are and how lovable they are. And him knowing Japanese even not fluently is still amazing. It's so cool that they're able to spread a message loud and clear through their music without knowing how to speak the language, but also them taking the initiative to learn a language, similar to how I believe their English has improved so much. I think Jungkook's English and JHope's English has gotten a lot more fluent, and they can probably probably actually have a conversation now in English with an English person. JHope is someone who sent a loud and clear message recently. I could not be more proud and excited that I'm a part of this fandom. JHope's birthday was February 18th, and he decided to do something awesome. It's usually ARMYs that will do something awesome themselves in BTS's name, but JHope actually took the opportunity to help out personally. Well, I'm sure ARMYs did something awesome as well, but JHope is very passionate about the pandemic and the harm it's caused. He's also really passionate about helping kids that are less fortunate, not just financially, but it even seems like he is passionate about helping kids who are not able-bodied to give them more financial help. I did read somewhere that JHope is one of the more wealthier members of BTS, and this might have to do with Hope World, his mixtape, being so popular and doing as well as it did. So I am thrilled to hear him giving back, especially if he's able to. There is this organization I believe called Child Fund. It's apparently one of the most influential non-governmental organizations in Korea. They obviously directly help kids in need. It's a great cause, and of course it's an organization that JHope trusts and likes. I like and trust too. I think those who are doing okay should give back a little bit if you can. Obviously someone like him can, and I am beyond words saying how amazing that is. I am very passionate about giving back, either to homeless and 100% to kids in need. Apparently he donated somewhere between 100 million to 150 million Korean won. Some sites say 100, some say 150. I'm not sure, but either way, that's a lot. That's a little over 130,000 US dollars. That's a lot, and that can help a lot of families. The stimulus check we got in the US was $1,200. If 130 families got an additional $1,000 to help their kid, it will help a lot. This was an amazing thing that JHope did, and a great way to celebrate his own birthday. I wonder if ARMYs try to match his contribution with another 130,000. I don't know. I did read in a news article that 118 donations were made in the past few years, have been made in JHope's name. So these were obviously some ARMYs that knew about this organization for a while and decided to donate, maybe as a part of JHope's birthday celebration. But when interviewed and asked about his donation, JHope had this to say about it. I heard that the number of vulnerable families is increasing significantly due to the prolonged COVID-19 situation. I heard that support for children with disability is especially urgent. I hope this donation will help raise society's interest with children with disabilities. It has definitely brought the organization to my attention, and regardless if JHope donated $2, ARMYs now know about this organization, and that alone will bring in a lot of new donors. And now it's brought to you guys' attention as well. Not sponsored, obviously. I don't think Child Fund is going around YouTube sponsoring channels. Although if you reach out, I'm out to what? Just to be clear, I'm not asking people who can't afford to donate and guilt them into donating either to a charity or to help out this channel, which I mention a lot. Your situation comes first. On Patreon, I'll get some dumplings saying they can't contribute anymore. That is okay. I don't want anyone to feel like I'm ever forcing them to spend. I will be here if you decide to sign up for Patreon now. I'll be here if you decide to do it a few months from now. Or if you can't at all, I'll still be here. I just like to let people know if they want to. That is how they can support this channel. But I want to see what some people were saying about JHope and his contribution. One person wrote, "Yes, my idol did that. Yeah, these are the things them haters don't want to see. They see this and suddenly they have no more eyes." Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for your comments. As always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check stuff out. I have a lot of videos over there that I can't really post on here. This is due to copyright or getting taken down, so I do keep it over there on my Patreon. You can get reaction videos like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend things you would like to see over there. Link is in the top of the description down below. Also, anything you contribute over there gives back to this channel. I have a video over there explaining that, which is free to watch. With that said, there's 2 videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.
I